Good afternoon. My name is John Collier, and I'm just wanting to record a video of my attempt to dissolve a product that one of my customers has had a problem with. It is an antibody or an antiserum to chemkinase 2 phosphorylated at 3Ne286. The catalogue number is A01050, 20 microlitres, and the lot number is 0412 05. You can see that the vial is rather translucent in the critical area, so I'm going to remove the product from it. If it'll come out. Yes, it has come out as a little solid cone. Let me turn it around. A little solid cone of dried serum protein. This is a whole serum product, and I'm going to transfer that into a clean vial, which I hope we are going to be able to see the behaviour of this product. So inside this vial we can now see the pellet, and the pellet is a complex protein mixture, and I'm going to add 20 microlitres, which was its original volume, 20 microlitres of deionized water in an attempt to dissolve, reconstitute this protein pellet. So you can see the dry pellet, fairly white in colour, and now I've added the liquid to it, and I'm not going to vortex it, because very slowly the protein pellet is going to hydrate in the water that I've added, and we're going to get a manageable liquid anti-serum product. So that water was added at about 2 minutes in this video, and you can see it's very slow to do anything. Sort of if I hold it up, we can still see effectively the dry protein pellet sitting in the water, and the water will slowly impregnate that pellet and dissolve it. I think that is beginning to happen, although you can still see we've got essentially a pellet sitting in water. Now at this stage I wouldn't advise vortexing, because I don't think that's going to do any good. It will just agitate and swirl that pellet around in the water, which I don't think will achieve very much indeed. It's a quite slow process, but I believe it's happening in front of our eyes. The pellet seems to be getting smaller as we view it. One just has to be patient. Yeah, the pellet is definitely reducing inside as the proteins slowly dissolve into the water. We're now at 4 minutes, so this has been a 2-minute exposure to the 20 microlitres of deionized water. I have still not got complete dissolution, but I can absolutely see we've lost most of that pellet, and whilst I can still see something that looks a bit like a pellet, most of it has now dissolved. I can still see on the side of the vial here a little bit which hasn't come into contact with the water. That is what it used to look like. Now we can see down here we have got a liquid. The antiserum has slowly taken the water and reconstituted itself. I'm now going to give it a vortex, hopefully get that other little particle from the serum down into the liquid. Yeah, it is wetting. We're dealing with very small volumes. 20 microliters is a very small volume, but again, this particle here is no longer white. It has become wet, and we can see that there is a slightly coloured solution here. That is our antiserum. We're now at 5 minutes 40. So it has taken 4 minutes for the water to slowly penetrate into the very dry antiserum pellet and dissolve it. I will now use my pipette again and just check and just take the which I can still see, and there is still a residual part of the product that has not yet dissolved. The process is still ongoing. What I felt at the end of the tip of my pipette was a gelatinous sort of material of the protein. I'm going to pause the video now. We're at 7 minutes, so 5 minutes of time have passed with the dry polyclonal antibody plug, antiserum plug, slowly hydrating.